It was supposed to be a calm Saturday morning until my bulls stormed the HOA's annual parade like they were the grand marshals. One flipped a golf cart, another ate a balloon arch, and Karen, the self-proclaimed queen of community harmony, was screaming from the top of a magnolia tree in full sash and heels. I didn't need to ask how it happened. I already knew. Karen cut my damn fence. Let me back up. Name's Luke Ramsey. I own a ranch that borders the Lakeside Oaks neighborhood. Now, I'm not part of their HOA. I never signed up for their beige obsession or their monthly lawn length mandates. But that never stopped Karen Dillard, head of the HOA's Visual Improvement Board, from marching onto my land with a clipboard like she had a badge. She hated my fence, said it clashed with the neighborhood aesthetic. For context, it's a reinforced 8-foot steel barrier with electric mesh and wood supports, strong enough to stop a 2,000-pound Brahma bull, because that's exactly what it's meant to do. But Karen, she wanted rustic split-rail fencing with flower beds, something storybook. I told her if she wanted charming, she should build a petting zoo. This is a working ranch. We keep the bulls in and the HOA out. But 2 days after that conversation, I find a gaping hole in my northeast fence line. Steel mesh sliced clean. In its place, 3 pathetic garden ropes tied to lawn stakes and taped to one stake in loopy handwriting. Fixed it for you. I followed hoof tracks straight to the HOA's parade route, and by the time I got there, it was chaos. Kids screaming, adults filming, bulls lounging like they owned the place. And there she was, Karen, halfway up a tree, yelling at the bulls like they spoke English. "You need to remove these unlicensed animals," she shrieked. "Unlicensed? They're not Uber drivers, Karen," I snapped, grabbing a lasso and calling in my ranch hands. Boone, my dog, barked like he was coordinating a SWAT raid. The bulls were mostly calm. Margarita was just playing in a sprinkler, but the parade, toast. I got them all loaded back up, patched the fence with a neighbor's trailer gate, and called a welder for the real repair. Later that day, I heard Karen was trying to spin the whole thing like I unleashed a stampede, claimed it was a public safety incident caused by improper fencing. So I showed up at the HOA emergency meeting with fence blueprints, livestock permits, and her sweet little note. Karen tried to give a speech about trauma and border breaches, but when I held up that handwritten confession, the whole room gasped like it was a courtroom reveal. "I motion we remove Karen from emergency oversight," the vice president muttered. The vote passed in seconds. Her jaw dropped. She spun on me like a kicked hornet. "This isn't over." I looked her dead in the eye. "You're right. It's just getting started." Next thing I know, I'm being sued. Karen filed an actual lawsuit accusing me of negligence, emotional damage, and, I kid you not, intentional bovine aggression. Luckily, my buddy Ethan's a lawyer. We built a case so solid it could stop a freight train. Drone footage, repair logs, witness statements, livestock law, and the pièce de resistance, we walked Beefcake, the calmest bull on earth, into the courtroom. He stood next to the bench like he was testifying. Karen screamed, ducked behind her attorney. The judge just blinked. "Ma'am, the bull has done less yelling than you today." Case dismissed, with prejudice, and the judge referred Karen for investigation over property damage. It should have ended there, but Karen doubled down like only Karen can. Flyers, petitions, a website warning of rogue cows. She even installed a giant statue of Lady Justice blaring inspirational quotes from a motion sensor speaker. No joke, midnight. I'd hear "Truth fears nothing but concealment" echoing across the pasture. So I answered back, in rancher style. I had a metal artist build a life-sized iron statue of Beefcake, front hooves on a fake HOA float, with a plaque that read, "Respect boundaries." I hung a custom archway over my gate saying the same. Karen didn't speak to me for weeks, until I got a letter. No signature, just this: "I hope you enjoy your fences. Some people build walls because they're hiding something." I smiled, folded it up, and filed it under "Don't poke the bull if you can't handle the horns." So, who was really in the wrong here?